It's Circuit Paul Ricard for the first race weekend of the 2016 season, and the Prema Power Team driver Lance Stroll puts the car on pole position for race number 1, which gets underway. It's a battle between Lance Stroll and Nick Cassidy going into turn number 1, and Nick Cassidy gets the better start and takes over the lead. Stroll falls back to P2, George Russell P3. Nico Carey, who started from P3 on the grid, collides with Sergio Camara and falls back to P8. Stroll strikes back though against Nick Cassidy and gets the lead. Prema Power Team look on. In third position it is the Brit driver George Russell. So Lance Stroll then going to start his campaign the right way by taking the win. And there is the checkered flag for Lance Stroll, the Canadian racer that takes P1 in race 1. Rennie Rossin from Prema Power Team very happy as he takes P1 and P2 with George Russell for High Tech GP P3. So Lance Stroll receives his trophy then. Top step of the podium, second career win in Formula 3. It's race 2 at Paul Ricard on the pole sitter Maximilian Günther with a terrible start, and Nick Cassidy gets the lead, followed by the Brit driver Callum Eilert for Van Amersfoort Racing and Mikkel Jensen in car number 7. Lance Stroll, the winner of the first race of the FIA Formula 3 European Championship season, involved in a collision. In the first corner, Ben Barnicoat misses his braking point, hits Stroll, who in turn collects Joel Eriksson. Next to Stroll and Barnicoat, Maximilian Günther and Harrison Newey also retired. So Ben Barnicoat there, looking very, very disappointed, and that provoked a safety car. So Cassidy leads from Callum Eilert in P2, and then it's Ganyu Zhu. The safety car would make another appearance in this race after Ralph Aaron, the Prema Power Team racer number 16, loses a wheel here. As you can see, the car goes off pirouetting in one direction, and the wheel chooses to take a completely different route. Callum Eilert from Van Amersfoort Racing wins the second race because Nick Cassidy has made a mistake a few laps before, and Ganyu Zhu finishes as third and therefore the best rookie as well. So Eilert, Cassidy and Zhu then, the 1, 2, 3 in race 2. And a moment that Callum Eilert will remember for a very long time as he takes his maiden FIA Formula 3 European Championship P1 trophy on the top step of the podium. So it's time for race 3 at Paul Ricard. The pole sitter is Maximilian Günther, and he will defend the lead from Nick Cassidy from P2. Then it's Mikkel Jensen and Callum Eilert with a very bad start from P3. Ben Barnicoat and Sergio Camara going wide, and not the only drivers to take to the runoff area. This is Joel Eriksson then getting past Mikkel Jensen to take up P3. And Günther with a comfortable gap back to that driver, number 2, Nick Cassidy. Antoine Hubert from Van Amersfoort Racing with an aggressive manoeuvre against his teammate Harrison Newey. That won't go down well on the Van Amersfoort bench, and neither will this going through the last turn as the two Prema Power Team drivers get together there. Two examples of just how competitive it is, even within the teams. But Maximilian Günther takes the win from Nick Cassidy. Prema Power Team not going to be too happy about that, and there you can see Rennie Rossin, the head of the team, absolutely isn't. So Günther takes the win from Nick Cassidy in P2. It's another 1-2 for Prema Power Team, and Joel Eriksson takes P3. In the Drivers' Championship, Nick Cassidy leads with Lance Stroll P2, and Stefan Clare, then the director of the circuit here, makes the trophy presentation to Maximilian Günther.